All right, Damon, how do we look?
Well, we got quite a few storms that are going to be west of I-35. This coming in from Sky 5 pilot Chase Rutledge up in the air, looking at what is, as of right now, the strongest storm in the state. There have been at least a couple little lowerings, little appendages from time to time. Nothing that is really rotating all that significantly right now, but there is enough spin in the atmosphere right now that will continue to at least bring a low tornado risk with this storm as it tracks towards the OKC metro. So far, we're doing okay. We do not have any tornado warnings out there right now, but we do have some pretty intense storms. And as you're just now getting home from work, just know that these storms are going to continue pretty deep into the night. There'll be additional storms that go up, and so we're going to have to watch out for some flooding. So both of these storms that are warned right now, this one that's going to be east of Watonga and this one south of Binger and out by Gracemont, the hail sizes have come down. At one point, this cell west was warned for 2-inch size hail. That hail size has since then decreased quite a bit. Let me go out to field meteorologist Michael Armstrong in Storm Command. Michael, how's it look from where you are?
Yeah, so we have a very similar view from Sky 5, but just from the ground perspective, and watching some fairly strong rising motion into the base of the cloud. There's some tremendous cloud-to-ground lightning occurring with the storm as well, but occasionally we will see a little bit of spin and even just a little bit of a funnel try to form, like right where I'm looking, right in there, Damon. Like that is spinning just ever so slowly. It's not rapid rotation, but this is the base of the storm, and this storm did have 2-inch diameter hail, so hen egg size hail a little bit earlier, a little bit bigger than golf ball size. So we're watching the storm. It does have a fairly pronounced lowered base, but nothing looks like imminent as far as a tornado goes. We'll monitor it. I think it is a little bit weaker than what it was earlier. I don't think the hail's nearly as big as what we saw, but we do have a strong storm that's up to the north too, and I know Amanda and Dave are on that, so I'll let you have it back.
Yeah, and so, Michael, I know you're going to stay on that one. And the storm that we're referring to is going to be this cell right now that is going to be southwest of Kingfisher, by the way. Let's go out to Amanda Benton. Amanda, your storm is certainly still rotating a bit as it's making its way into southwestern Kingfisher County. How's it look where you are right now, Amanda?
Yeah, Damon, so we are right here on Calumet Road and Highway 33 just west of Kingfisher, and we have got a very, very heavy rain. We've had hail up to Nichols so far, and a lot of lightning, too. So it's going to get really loud soon for everyone in this area. But very heavy rain, and this building has dropped a little bit, too. So just be careful if you're out there driving this afternoon, Damon.
And by the way, Amanda, your storm has had some persistent weak rotation with it, but it's still rotating right now. And I can see a bit of an inflow notch as the storm is going up right along a cold front right here. So we're going to have to watch this one really close again. Amanda's right in the spot here. So right now it's not a tornado warning. It is a severe thunderstorm warning. And this is now beginning to impact Kingfisher as we speak. So big picture right now, we have storms west. More storms will develop. Let me show you the severe thunderstorm watch that we have now in effect until 10 o'clock for everyone in blue. It's all the metro, south, southwest, up in the northern and northeastern Oklahoma. So our tornado index for this evening, it's at a 2 on a 1 to 10 scale. It's a low chance, but we are going to have to continue to watch it. Otherwise, the main threat still looks like it's wind up to 70 miles per hour, and hail sizes are going to be rather large here, up to around ping pong ball size hail. So here we are right now, storms running from Ponca City down to Kingfisher, coming into the metro between 6 and 7. Intense rain out of these, by the way. And then also from Chickasha down towards west of Pauls Valley, Norman. This will continue to go towards Shawnee and Seminole. And then look what happens right after sunset, about 9 o'clock. Additional storms will develop, come into the metro, up towards Stillwater, all the way down towards Chickasha here. Now, the intensity with these storms will be noticeably lower, so I don't anticipate that we'll have much severe weather out there after sunset tonight, but we will have a lot of rain, flooding rain as well, with a flood watch now in effect, and the rain not wrapping up until early tomorrow morning for southern and eastern Oklahoma. So flood watch for tonight for all of us in green. And look at the rain totals that we're expecting to see here. 1.5 to 3 inches of rain from OKC south and southeast here. That's a lot. Western and northwestern Oklahoma, not a whole lot for you there. So again, this rain, 1, 2.5, 3 inches of rain will come down so fast tonight that we will have to watch out for some flooding. Temperatures right now in the 70s. Cold front's going to come in here tonight. It's going to sweep all this rain out of here. Tomorrow is going to be noticeably cooler, but it's going to feel a lot more like early April. Sunny, mid-60s for highs for central and western Oklahoma. And then Easter looks phenomenal. Light winds, sunshine, temps near 70. And our weather's going to look and feel a lot like spring as we go into next week. Lots of 70s in here with another round of thunderstorm chances ramping up for the end of next week. And you're up to date with the latest First Alert forecast.